This month of December, I'll be leading a walk of peace to herald the healing of our land. Let me therefore use this occasion to extend an open invitation to all of our youths, members of the diplomatic corps, civil society groups, students, gentlemen of the press, media, and other stakeholders to join me. I would want Folarin Falana, popularly called Falz. I would want Debo Adebayo, Mr Marcaroni. I would want an activist lawyer, Mr Dele Farotimi. I would want Temitope Majekodunmi. I would want Mr Segun Awosanya. I would want Adetong, who draws me every day. I want legendary son of Falz, Seun Kuti. I will also want the Commissioner of Police, Mr Akim. I want the Commander of the RRS, CSP Yinka Egbeyemi, to join me on this historic march for their Lagos. Nobody will build this city for us. No nation will build the state for us. Let us show the world who we are. No foreign media will change negatively our narrative. We are Lagosians, a people of great renown, driven by the irrepressible spirit of Lagos.
Right, guys, that was the Lagos State Governor, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, as you have heard in the video, inviting the notable Nigerian youth over for a peace walk. You know, to me, I will first of all say, in my own opinion, that where was Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu when the incident happened? 365 days gone down the line. Where was he all along, all this while, since October the 20th, 2020, when the incident happened? Why has it been so difficult for him to make this speech? Why is he coming now to make the speech when the report of the panel is already out? And that the report of the panel is not in the favor of neither the state government nor the federal government. So why is he coming out this time to, to kind of give this kind of speech, to invite these people? And quite shockingly, you will be so shocked at the response, at the replies and comments that people have made, including the invitees. It's so ridiculous in a way that, to me, if it has favored them, if the report of the panel had favored them, would he had come out to speak? Would he had come out to invite these notable Nigerian youths and different kinds of organizations and parastatals, what have you, for this kind of peace walk? Why is it that it is now that the result does not favor them, he is now inviting these people to come for a peace walk? Do you think they are that stupid and daft to actually honor this particular invitation? Right, in the first place, the protest was a peaceful one, was supposed to be a peaceful protest until it was hijacked by the men, you know, that was actually hired to hijack the protest. It was supposed to be a peaceful protest, armless protest. From the word peaceful protest, they meant to go there for peace. They meant that the government will come and discuss with them peacefully. Right. But the opposite was the case in a situation whereby they had to bring thugs, they had to bring hoodlums over to the protest ground to hijack the protest, thereby killing the people. What I think it should be done now at the moment, in my own opinion, I'm going to read the comments and the response of the people that were invited. I'm going to read that to you in a minute. Just give me like a few seconds more to kind of talk about these things. Right. What I would think is that the panel has actually given certain recommendations in their report. Now, in order for this peace to actually begin to take effect, why is it difficult for us to wait until the so-called white paper is out and follow the recommendation as given by the panel? But rather, they decided to come out and give this kind of speech as in inviting. The people that were invited the other time, they were being beaten by the policemen, they were being beaten, they were being harassed. you know. So you now invite them over again for another meeting, for another peace walk. It's not, I don't think, to me, I don't, anyways, let's take some comment from some of the people that were invited over for the peace walk, which you will be shocked to the marrow to listen to what they have to say. First of all, I'm going to take that from the notable lawyer, human rights activist, Mr. Dele Farotimi. He said, "I do not walk in the company of murderers." That was the response he gave to the invitation. All right, he turned that down. That's number one person. I will take another one from Rinu. Rinu said, "You will walk alone." That statement is being directed to the governor. Says, "You will walk alone," you know. And then Seun Kuti actually said, "The first step to bringing peace in the state is to ensure justice for all victims of police brutality and human rights abuses." All right. So those ones were given by some of the invitees. All right. So what that means is that they actually directly turned down the invitation. Obviously, they are not going to be present. Now, let's listen to what Mr. Macaroni said. He said, "I humbly decline the invitation of Mr. Governor. The government themselves set up a panel. The panel has made recommendations. I believe that the genuine peacemaking will begin by first implementing the recommendations of the panel. Then we can begin to trust the government." Everything boils down on trust. Because you invited them over for a meeting, roundtable meeting, then, or for a peace talk or what have you, then they were being harassed by men of the DSAs, by the military and all of that. Now you want them to come over for a peace walk. I don't really get it. I don't get it. But what I am submitting, in my own opinion, is that if the report of the panel has favored them, they will not come out to say, "Let's come for a peace walk." Okay? But because this has happened, they needed to create a kind of avenue. They needed to kind of bring together some sort of a peace to kind of rub the face of justice in the mud. No. What happened to the lives of those that were gone? What happens to the families of those people who lost their loved ones in the course of the protest? What happens to those ones? We need to critically look into this and see that justice is followed, that justice is served accordingly with regard to this. I don't know what your comments are on this. Whatever it is, leave it in the comment section for us. Let others learn from it. Let others see it and be able to learn from it. And until next time, when I'll be coming your way, this is Chris Media Network. Enjoy the rest of the day and bye.